Tony. Woo!
What's happening?
What's up, people?
What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
Nice shot glass.
That is nice.
I got some of the picks too, even though this isn't show me a pick. I know that, but
yeah,
you know,
you can show it anytime, son.
Nice.
Of course, Mean Street. This was my favorite. Oh, come on, focus, Daniel, son. Oh, I had it.
Oh,
oh,
back.
But
yes.
Thanks to Tony and Jay, no. I got all those.
Look at that. Look at that.
Awesome. It's Tribute Band night.
Flying all over the place.
I'm still enjoying my picks I got Saturday. Tony sent me a Charlie Farron pick, and I got 3 picks from Dave Z.
Nice.
Oh, that's what that envelope is.
Ed, yeah, you're going to do an unboxing? We already opened ours, Ed, so.
I was saving mine for Saturday, but unfortunately I didn't make it to the show. So
how y'all doing? How's the weather?
Hot,
dude. It was 90 here today, and the wife cranked down the AC for me. I was like, oh, she never turns it on. I got home from work. I'm like, is that? I heard it around the side. I was like, I go inside, and she's smiling. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. No, I didn't.
90 up there today. Wow.
Yeah,
it was
90.
It wasn't that warm.
Tomorrow.
Here.
It's going to be the same for the next couple of days, and then for the weekend, it's going to cool a little bit.
So we live in the second floor of a 2-family, so it gets hot up here.
I bet.
But when I got home, we put in our window ACs. You know, we live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so I got one right over there. And it's cranking.
Here
I might actually get too cold.
No, I think our high today it was maybe 80, but it's been nice though. But our heat here in Carolinas is coming this weekend.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're in store for it, but I welcome it. Hope it doesn't rain this weekend. But
we're supposed to be getting some rain very shortly. Actually, some thunderstorms maybe coming through in about an hour, but that's all right.
Yeah, nice. Brandon, it's good to see you on a Tuesday, my boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I felt,
excited.
Snuck in at the last second. It was like, hey, boys, door was open.
Right on.
Pop on in. I probably won't stay the whole night, but because I do have some stuff to do, but I wanted to come in, hang with my pals.
That's awesome.
You know, always nice to hang with my boys.
We love you.
Good to see you, dude.
Yeah, man.
Right on. So, hope everyone is doing good tonight. Happy Tuesday. We're talking tribute bands tonight. So of course, Ed, I had to whip out my.
Oh, look at that! An original Atomic Punks. That is awesome. I'm sure we're going to be discussing them because they're one of the originators, if not
They are
the first one.
yeah. A lot of
Wow.
history with those guys and what they started there. Um, yeah, great history in what became of that band. But we'll talk about them among others, and our favorites. You know, everyone has their favorite.
Yep.
Um, yeah, but we're going to look at um, a few of them. We're going to look at those six in particular tonight.
Ooh,
Van
Oh yeah.
Hagar, Nerd Halen,
look at him.
Jump, Mean Street, Everybody Wants Some, and the Halen Tribute Connecticut.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You know,
Um,
the live chat's already hopping.
Oh,
All
that's
the cool
cranking,
people are
dude.
already showing up.
yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what happened.
We're going to talk about others as well that we hadn't mentioned yet.
Ah,
But there's a slew of them. But like I say, everyone has their favorite, depending on where you live,
Yeah, some
Um,
are geographical, and they only travel around their state or close. Some venture out.
hmm basically. Um, some become larger and have those means. Um, we're also going to look at the the larger, more established, long-running Van Halen tribute bands that we all know.
yep.
Um, hmm We're going to talk all about it.
There's so many.
There's opinions on all of it. The four. We'll look at one, the best of both worlds. They do both eras, um,
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
and rather
and there's
tastefully too.
yeah,
We'll
and
look
there's
at them.
yep. There's quite a few down under too.
There is.
Fair
There
warning with
is.
Simon.
I'm going to open up something from Adam has sent
Oh,
me
nice.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
hmm
Coolness.
Nice.
Yeah. But it is truly amazing how a little band from Pasadena can create such a damn stir 50 years later.
Well, we're still talking about him,
Crazy,
so
crazy. I know. Here
we'll
we
be
are.
talking about him for another 50.
I know.
Yeah. 50 years.
I know,
Holy
dude.
moly.
All
God,
right.
old.
So let me say first, before we open up the chat, welcome again. Tonight, at some point, we are going to do some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. And for tonight, we're going to give you a cool prize pack. Since we're talking trivia bands, we're going to score you, and we've given a couple of these away recently. We're going to give you a couple of 2024 Invasion Mean Street
Ooh,
picks right there.
Sweet.
look at that.
And
Look at that
we're
shit.
gonna
Keith knows what those look like.
give you a pair of Nerd Halen
Oh,
from the Monsters of Rock cruise
oh,
a couple of
nice.
years ago. So there's Victor and Caleb,
Wow. All
and
right.
yeah, we'll give you those two plus the two Mean Street.
Look at that, man.
Yeah.
That's quite the package.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We do like to throw picks around. So I never asked you, Tony. Did you throw any Mammoth picks on the stage? Yeah, I mean, did you throw any Halenville picks on the stage? Give them to him.
No, not on
Okay.
stage.
God.
No. The guy, couple guys on the crew got them, but yeah, no, I didn't chunk any on the stage for them.
I wonder if anybody's gonna pop in the show from when you might have slipped a few, dropped a few somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie doodles.
If you found a Halenville pick like this,
Get
you
your
might
ass
have.
in here.
Yeah, if you found any of these out there, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
We lost an awful lot of those. I did that night. I'm going to lose a whole lot more Saturday, too. We'll talk more about Saturday after a while. Big Mean Street show. Well, we're going to cover it live here on the channel.
That's
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon, right?
Mm-hmm. Saturday, 1 p.m. Let me go ahead and give them a peek now. We'll talk more about it. But yeah, this Saturday, 1 p.m. from Smoking Harley Davidson in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, as part of Mean Street's 2024 invasion. You'll see them live. Yeah. Maybe a little right before and a little right after.
So I hear you're going to be a roadie.
Well,
Maybe.
I'll make Jay's day much lighter. I'll say that. Jay carries a lot of gear.
For a bass player? Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Big bass rig. Um,
A few guitars, right?
usually 4.
Four.
Keeps
Okay.
that Jack Daniels bass full, so it's gotta be heavy.
Yeah, the BB and the Jack Daniels and the WDFA. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, I don't mind though because, dude, it's so cool to see these lovely instruments up close like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. Um, but no, can't wait to see all the guys and their family. It's going to be a treat.
Cool.
We're going to spread the love this Memorial Day weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let me see what else. We have me and Ed, and we'll do this after coming out of trivia. Me and Ed have unboxings from the Van Halen store.
Nice.
I'm sure a lot of you in the chat, if yours arrived also, let us know. Maybe you already have it. I'm late for everything. I'm the last. I'm the last one to know. Sometimes that plays in your advantage. So, yeah,
Sometimes.
I'll be the old guy. Peace, baby. Yeah. All right.
That
Let's
is
open
all
up
right.
the chat.
Crack it open.
Let's do it. All right. Nice. All right. I'm gonna go all the way to the top. All right. Let's start at the top. All right. So, yes. If you're not subscribed here, please subscribe. We're just a couple, 3 years old here on this show, talking about Van Halen. and share this out tomorrow on your social media sites. That is always helpful. So, yeah. All right. Adam Roach in the house. What's up, dude?
What's up, Adam?
All
How you
right.
doing, brother?
Christopher Live Soba. What's up, bro?
Yeah, Christopher.
Keith Campbell in the house.
All
What's up,
right.
dude? Monique in the house. What's
Hey,
happening, Monique?
what's up, cuz?
Good to see you, ma'am. All right, let me scroll here. All right, here we go. If you are just hopping in, say hello in the chat. It is Tuesday. There is Quentin James. Right on, dude.
What's up,
Quentin.
Quentin?
Pops. Kurt 5150.
Kurt.
That's the long ball hitter. That's the guy that hits
Ass
it.
cheeks.
Kurt, good to see you, dude. Everybody wants some. What's up, dude?
Shreddy.
Right on.
What's going
Good
on,
to
brother?
see you, man.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
I got all the everybody wants some swag. I should have worn a shirt tonight, but I got King Edward.
Yeah, right on. Joe, good to see you, dude.
Good to see you, brother.
All right, I'm scrolling down. What's happening? All right. Okay. There's Boner Jams. What's up, dude?
Boner, brother. What's going
Mr.
on?
James.
What's up, Boner?
I see what you did there.
Wah, wah.
Nah.
Oh, boy.
Let me say, that reminds me, the under the bus guys on YouTube that come on tomorrow night, Wednesday. That's 9 o'clock. That's our little hideout. That's when right. But the thumbnail that those dudes made for tomorrow's show is got to be the best ever. Yeah,
it's great. Three Stooges.
Yeah, right on, dudes. All right, there's Ronald in the chat. What's up, dude?
What's up, Ronald?
Good to see you.
Right there.
All right, Cushman, what's happening, dude?
Cushman, NYC.
Good to see you, man. Al's G, good to see you, sir.
What's up, buddy?
All right. I see Ed in the chat.
Ed.
All right. So, all right. Welcome, guys and girls. Yeah. So which tribute bands, let me get that. There we go. Which tribute bands, Ed, are geographically up near you?
Well, obviously, Shreddy and Everybody Wants Some. That's one. There used to be one called Balance with Xander Carlson. I think they kind of disbanded. I don't think they're around anymore. But they were really good. I saw them as well. There is Halen, Connecticut. I guess you could say is kind of geographically near me. Jim Vonvis and those
Jimmy
guys.
Vonvis, right?
Yep. Let's see who else. I can't think of any others other than some of the national ones that have come around here. Like Jump and those guys, and there's been a couple of national ones that have played my town. I haven't seen them all. I saw Jump, but I haven't seen. I can't think of it. Who are those guys that they're also national? But there's a few. Oh, Completely Unchained. They're one that they go around all over the place. But Shreddy, and Everybody Wants Some is my favorite. I think. I've seen them 3 or 4 times now, and they're great guys, and I just love their approach, and obviously the playing is unbelievable. It goes without saying how good they are, and how they go about their shows, and Joe's wife Annie is a very nice lady, and it's a great family, and I'm sure you feel the same way about Mean Street down there in North Carolina, and they do Van Halen justice with how they play, and how they um, interact with the crowd, and Bob Whitelock, unbelievable frontman, and
Yeah.
he does a great job. Um, I my next favorite, I guess, would be Jump. Those young kids, man, they are. I guess they're Van Halen 1974. Pretty
Yeah.
much. They're so young. I mean, the oldest is the lead singer, and Mike, and he comes off that riser about at least half a dozen times a show, and they
But
have so much
it's a
so
big
much
show
energy.
though.
Big show,
Big
so much
big
energy, and
production.
big
Very
production,
big
and
shoe.
they, you know, a lot of tribute bands are older guys like us, and they have regular jobs, and they go about their business and their regular jobs. And they play weekends, or whatever, sometimes weeknights, and it's kind of a hobby, kind of extra kind of thing that they do. Um, so they can't really travel that much, and so they kind of stay regional. Um,
So that's what
Jump
happens.
Jump can they go all over the place. They bring their girlfriends and everybody with them, and
Right. But Ed, that's basically it though.
yep,
There's Van Halen tribute bands everywhere you go, but there is really only a handful of them that um, would be national, but
yeah,
mostly all of them are going to stay in their area,
right.
Right.
you
Yeah, I mean, you
know.
have to have the ticket sales. You have to promote way before you head out. I'm sure.
Well, there's these, I mean, and there's every band they go back and play these same clubs that they've gone to before,
Hmm.
you know. Um, right.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when Shreddy says, "Hey Ed, I'm coming up the street from you again soon, or down, or in mid downtown, or whatever." I'll be like, "Yeah, if I can make it, I'm there. Yeah, absolutely.
It it does take
I love
a
supporting
heck
local
it,
bands."
it does take a heck of a commitment to be in a band at our age. Okay. When
Yeah,
you're 20, it's different. You everything else in life you can make do. You're resilient. But at our age, so yeah, these bands, if you're lucky enough to do it, and these guys in these bands, if they're the luckiest dudes on the planet, to be able to get
Yeah.
up there and play those Van Halen songs, how cool is that?
yeah,
You know,
Absolutely.
um, but yeah, it does limit most of them to being um, regional,
yeah,
very regional to where they are.
and it kind of makes it tough on them because they have to drive, you know, sometimes 3 hours or whatever to a local gig, you know, and they can't plan and take a plane, and then have a nice hotel for a while, and these guys have to load into their van or whatever SUV, and then they have to travel to some bar somewhere or some place and unload themselves, and they don't have much help, and and set up, and it becomes a 6-8 hour thing, and it's a hobby. It's beyond what their regular job is usually, but you got to love what you do.
Yeah.
To keep a band together like that, and travel like that, and so hats off to them. Good. I love them.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Let's have a look at a couple of these. The Atomic Punks. All right.
So is this a certain list of just Van Halen tribute bands?
It appears random.
Just random? Okay.
Yeah, but it starts with the Atomic Punks. They began all of that.
Hey, Guitar Man 45, how you doing?
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Since 1994. Plus they the Atomic Punks spawned when David Lee Roth handpicked Bart Walsh and Brian Young.
Yeah.
Bart Walsh twice.
Wow.
But the Atomic Punks, obviously the success of Steel Panther.
Right.
There's a whole nother show right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great show.
But I do think that and I'll say this for the Atomic Punks, the early version of the Atomic Punks, early couple, I think captured the Michael Starr, as captured the spirit as much as any tribute band I've ever seen.
Sure.
So
yeah, they did very
I
well.
think that they are the one that everybody aimed to,
Yeah, and Michael Anthony even played with them.
He did. And Corey Taylor did too from Slipknot.
That's right. Yep.
All right. A tribute to Van Halen. There they are.
Van Halen. That's
Van
right.
Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shame we can't play these videos. Hopper Teacher.
Well, if they're not the actual bands, you can't play a tribute band? Did you get dinged
tagged
for like when Mean Street was playing?
But it's a YouTube video. It's whoever's it's the
That's
tribute
true. It's not
band's
yours,
YouTube. Right. I'm playing there.
Nah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I don't mind refried beans, but I can't refry them. All right.
Eruption.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's Dave.
I'm pretty sure Shreddy and the guys wanted to name their band Eruption, but somebody else had it, so.
Nerd Halen.
There's enough songs you could probably.
Yeah.
We know those
Nerd
guys.
Halen.
We're going to look at their site here in a second. They got a cool site. And since we're giving away their guitar picks tonight, yeah, we'll be there in just a second. Let's look at a couple more of these.
Completely Unchained.
Unchained. Yeah. All right.
Jump.
Yep. He nails it, doesn't he?
He does.
Half 84 and half 81, half us
He's-
festival and half. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it, though. I dig it.
Yep. Grill.
All right. Van Halen Invasion. Let me keep going. Romeo Delight.
Romeo Delight's kind of near me.
Oh, that's right.
Romeo Delight, Completely Unchained, and Bottoms Up are the one, and of course, you know, everybody wants some Halen CT. Those are the ones that are near me.
Yep.
There they are.
They're shreddy.
That looks like Indian Ridge.
Plus, in one of the, I think in the first UVH con I went to, pretty much everybody wants some. The whole band was there, so it was great. Got to see my own concert.
Yeah. Yeah, we everybody wants some rocks. They absolutely do. Joe, good to see you. Shame you guys aren't closer to me down here in the Carolinas. Yeah. But yeah, go see Everybody Wants Some if you are near them. Absolutely. There they are.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
So they have two lead singers, one Dave and one Sammy. Looks like, or is it the same guy?
It's the same guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I guess it is.
So the Atomic Punks were the first Van Halen tribute band. Says it right there.
Let me I'm gonna get out of here. Let me all right, let me do something else here. All right. Okay. All right. Let's have a look at this.
Van Halen Tribute 84.
Yeah. Southeast, it says. It doesn't say a state.
Okay. Excuse me.
Out of Love Again.
That's the video they're playing. Yeah, that there.
There they are.
Atomic Punks again. Yep.
All right. Wish we could play it. There's Completely Unchained.
Yeah.
Wish we could play it. Van Halen.
Van Halen, yeah.
We saw them. A moment ago, Nerd Halen.
Look at Caleb getting some air.
Yeah. That's some good air.
Nerdy Woman. We'll look at their site here in a second. Romeo Delight. You know who they are, B?
I've heard of them. I've not seen them, but I've heard of them. semi-local. I mean, I'd have to drive like an hour or so, but
it says up near
not
you.
too far. Not
Yeah.
too far. So, like, if with all the bands out there, if you were to start one today, what would you name it? Because all these names are taken. You know. What would you name it? I want to put that in the chat too. If you were gonna start a Van Halen tribute band today, what would it be called? You can't use any of the ones that have been used. I don't know.
There's mine.
What is it? No, that's already out there. You can't use that one.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
It's already out there.
Oh.
All right, let me let's watch this.
Okay.
This website opens up
into
a cool video. So yeah, let's open up the Nerd Halen site, shall we?
Cool.
Kurt went Van Halen 3 on us. Wow.
You can call it. Look at all the people here tonight.
Dirty Water Dog.
It wouldn't fit on a pick though.
All right, let me All right, let me go to the home. You can see that?
Yep. What a niche those guys have when you think about it.
Yeah, it's definitely unique.
Like
it is.
Goofy, dweeby Van Halen.
They can fucking play though, They can freaking play.
It helps to have a comedian as a lead singer too.
Absolutely.
Who are the other guys? Victor and was it Jeff? Yeah, I think it's Victor and Jeff. And Hal, of course.
No, all good guys.
Caleb. Nerds.
Nerd. Wow. Some names coming in. Kurt 5150 be Dirty Water Dog.
Yeah. Intruder, that's a good one. I like that one, Keith.
Yeah, but I think though, I'll say this about Nerd Halen. All right, of I don't know, maybe now it's been 10 years or more. I was contacted about singing in a Van Halen tribute band in Raleigh, and was in contact and went over, and the whole for me, and at that time, but for me, it just wasn't my thing as far as the dress up part.
Yeah.
That's what I had an issue with,
Well, I mean, there's two schools of thought there. You can do that.
So
that's what those guys were doing, though. The one that they wanted you in, they had the whole.
Yeah. But it not my thing for the wig and all like that.
Sure.
So I guess I chickened out, or that shooed me off of it. But the Nerd Halen of anybody who's ever had the idea that to dress up like somebody and for 90 minutes or an hour act like this person, not just play their music, but dress up like them and act, there's two schools of thought in that. We enjoy it because we love Van Halen. Okay. But I think the concept with Nerd Halen is just perfect. They skip all the stuff.
Right.
They don't have to wear the clothes, you know.
Right.
Um, with how
Well, they do in a sense. They do have a uniform.
Right, but it's
well, I
I
mean,
know what
yeah,
you're saying.
in a
I know what you're
way.
saying. So you
in a
didn't want to
way,
be David Lee Fruitcake?
no, no,
Okay.
it'd been fun.
So let me
Um,
ask you this: do you think it matters when you go see a Van Halen tribute band that they actually dress up like Van Halen? What if the music's just really good that they play and they're a
that
Van Halen tribute band?
Well, you don't need to.
that's fine too, but there is a vibe, a spirit that you have to capture, and it's not just one aspect or one member or one part of that show. It's those guys playing those songs. Some capture it really well, some
Yeah.
almost as well, and but opinions vary there also. um
So how important is it to um, play the song note for note like Van Halen did, or if you're a guitarist and you want to add a little bit of your own flair to Eddie's licks, do you think that matters? Or is
well,
that? I mean, I'm just saying, this is personal opinion, obviously. I mean, I'm not
Well, there's
um,
guys that want to get it as tonally
note
close
for
as you
note,
can.
right?
Yeah, I mean a lot of guys play note for note when they can. No one's
i
gonna
think
ever
i
play like
think
Eddie.
I think
Right.
they all play it note for note. No one's ever going to sound exactly like Eddie,
All right.
but
It,
I'll give it to all of them. They
Yeah,
play that music note for note. They do.
yeah.
All
and
of them
they
do.
and they
There
kill it.
ain't none of them who's lacking. I don't know of any who's lacking.
I keep going back to the movie Rockstar when I start talking about tribute bands, and and, how Mark Wahlberg, was the lead singer, and he got upset because the guitarist started to do his own thing. He's like, no, that's not how they did it, and
Right.
such a song or whatever. And at that time, you're supposed to do this and you're supposed to do that, and how
And I
regimental do you want to get?
You don't want to get that technical because then it
You know
then
what I
it
mean?
doesn't become fun. You know.
Right, right.
So
I mean, I loved it when I watched Simon Hosford's band Fair Warning do Van Halen one,
yeah,
song for song, the whole thing. I was like,
yeah, that was
whoa,
amazing.
that was awesome. That's great. And then obviously, as a major Van Halen fan, you want to hear them play it
Jay, what's up,
as
dude?
close as possible.
I
You know
don't
what I'm
think he
saying?
is. Jay, go get him.
Yeah. We're talking about them.
Yeah, we just talked about
We've been talking him up for like an hour. Come
it.
on, man.
Yeah, we're giving his guitar pick away tonight.
Yeah.
So
No, it was.
Wake
You're
his
right.
ass up.
anyway, I
You're
was
right.
just wondering how important it was for people watch them and make sure that they're dressed appropriately and that they play it note for note. I'm not that, you know,
I,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
care. I love it. I love it just going out and hearing the music and if Shreddy puts a little thing on there that's not exactly Eddie's, I'm like, oh, that's cool. All right,
I
yeah,
don't think
Shreddy did this.
I don't think he's putting his little thing on there. But
You know what I'm saying?
sorry, Shreddy. No,
Little Shreddy.
yeah, no. I know what you're saying, dude. It's yeah. If they're playing the music that you like, it to me anyway, it doesn't matter. If it's enjoyable, you get the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
You can understand the song. That's fucking great, you know. And if
Yeah,
they want to dress like it, yeah, why not? So it's it's cool. I mean, there's gimmicky stuff, but I don't think any of them are gimmicky, because they
right.
all pull it off in their own way. So my take on it. I mean, there was a Ozzy tribute band that I used to see here in Poughkeepsie called SATO, and
Oh
the
yeah.
only guy that would dress up was the guy that played Ozzy, but he was a little little chubby, So he was a little overweight Ozzy, but he dressed the part and he was great. And the band was amazing, you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
Let me ask you this, B, on that note.
yeah.
Um, does it ever occur to you does the costume, the dress up part, and a lot of these guys they nail it. I I don't know where the hell they get these clothes from. You
I
know.
know.
Some of
Wow.
them make their own, you know.
Oh
But
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. But uh, how does that grab you? Does that matter when you go see them, or do you look at them like, look at this dude?
eh, nah, not. It doesn't really. I'm not drawn in by that. I'm drawn in by the music. If they add that and they do it well, then that's a plus, you know. But really, I want to hear the music. Yeah, they might have some of the stage antics and stuff, but you don't have to dress up, you know.
Well, I guess the only reason I ask that is the thing that comes to mind is watching the Kiss tribute band with the fellas on stage, big production, and
Well,
he
I mean,
looked like
to me,
Kiss
I
to me. And the guy shakes his head and his wig goes flying off.
I think that's a little bit different. I don't know. I think like a makeup band like that, or if like I'm sure there's probably a Slipknot tribute band that wears masks and stuff, and they try to get it authentic. With something like Kiss, you either get it authentic or it doesn't look good. You know,
Right. Right.
I don't think there's no in between. You
No.
know, so but yeah, I know what you're asking, Tony, but I don't know. I mean,
Ralph 66, good to see you.
to me that's not what
Hey,
brings me
Ralph.
in.
No.
No, but yeah, it's cool. It's a plus if they can do it and pull it off. I have seen Mini Kiss, Mr. Silva. I have during this was many years ago. Local radio station used to do something called Roofathon. Monique might have heard about it. There was a 7-Eleven on Route 9, and WPDH used to do Roofathon, and it was like 3 days they would stay up on this roof and raise money for some charity, and then they'd have like acts go by and do stuff, and they had they had an act. They had Mini Kiss. It was freaking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But then they
Mm-hmm.
had
There you go.
also, in some of those biker rallies where they have the chicks sit on the bike with their hands behind their back and try to bite a hot dog when they're riding by. They had that.
Hey,
But but yeah, no, I saw Mini Kiss there. They were freaking hilarious. You know, I mean
Did
they're
they have
lip
a?
syncing, but it's still funny.
Oh, did they have a short set list? Just wondered.
all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh man, Monique, that's awesome. Yeah, Coop and Tobin. I know John Tobin pretty well, and I used to listen to them all the time. Yep, that's awesome. Those guys are great. I think Coop.
Nice.
I think Coop has passed on, but I think Tobin's still around somewhere.
I like these dudes.
Oh, Ryan's not in the chat. They have a Steinberger in this band, and I watched a video of them playing Summer Nights, which is
They
near
would
and
play
dear to
Summer Nights.
Ryan.
They played Summer Nights.
Play Summer Nights. But the bass player had the Steinberger. It was Steinberger bass.
Ah, the
Oh.
Getty bass.
Nice. I like them.
Yeah. Sammy Hagar.
Yeah. That dude can sing.
Tribute.
And he can sing those songs well too.
It's tough hitting those high notes, man.
Yeah. I remember who went? Somebody went up there. I guess a few years ago it was a live stream. Dave Nesdahl and his wife went and saw those guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to see them.
Are they near you, Ed?
I think they're New York. Yeah,
I don't know where in New York though.
I don't
In
know
the
if it's
city.
yeah, I don't know if it's a city or up, near you or
I
Brendan,
don't
but
know.
I mean, if they came a little closer, maybe.
Let me show somebody else's here. No, that's not it. All right. See that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jim
That's
Bombas.
Jimmy Bombas's band.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw a post from Jimmy not long ago. He goes, "Hey, we're heading up to New Hampshire, up north, to play." I'm like, "Oh shit, great!" I always want to see them. Where are you gonna play? Oh, we're up in like Pittsburgh. I'm like, Pittsburgh? That's like that's Canadian border.
Dude,
I'm like,
they're playing
I'm
in
like,
Hamden. That's where my son just came back from. Hamden,
oh, no
Connecticut.
kidding.
Yeah.
I was telling Jimmy, I'm like, you went too far north, man. I'm not going up to the Canadian border.
Yeah, that's pretty far up
I'm
there.
like, can't you play Nashua or Concord even? But yeah, I heard they have a great band, and
Yeah.
He can play too. Jimmy's
yeah,
he's a fine player.
Jimmy's always
yeah,
at UVH Con shredding
yep,
around.
yeah, he was there. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right. I mean,
Keith, you're right. Satch should get a Steinberger.
let me jump out of there like that. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Uh-oh. What am I looking at?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
Butt cheeks photos? No? Oh.
No.
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, I saw that. They're doing a show with The Great Escape.
Cool.
Oh, they did one. There's a drummer.
And this is from the Everybody Wants Some Facebook page.
Yeah.
So go visit it and follow those guys, Joe and Don and crew.
Yep.
Yeah.
Neil.
We had Joe and Don on a year or so back.
I don't think it's Don anymore. The drummer is Mark now. Bass player is Neil. And then Bob's the lead singer.
Bob is who I said.
Yeah,
Don.
Bob.
Sorry.
Yeah, Bob. That's right. You guys had Bob on. I remember that.
Bob. What do you say there, Bob?
Hey, Bob. You spell it backwards?
Hey, Bob.
Yeah. Joe's in the chat. Good to see you, Joe.
Yeah.
Maybe the pontoon boat.
Setting up the stage right there. Look at that. The pond.
That's a good, but that's a nice looking.
I don't think the weather's been good for Joe. Poor Joe.
Let's see if it's on there. There they are. That's a good picture. Nice.
Damn, Bob's in shape.
He's in good shape, man. Man can sing too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at him.
And look at that. He's in the moment right there. Look at that.
Got the bumblebee.
Yep. My favorite guitar.
Yeah. And let me say this too on record. Joe Girard is a great player. great guitar player. Great,
Oh my
great,
God,
great.
he's insane. He's insane.
Oh yeah.
Insane in the membrane.
Right on. Nice.
Oh, so
Merch.
They got cool merch too. They got jewelry and
Oh yeah, Annie makes a great stuff. I have
yeah.
I don't think it's nearby, but I have a necklace from her with a pick on it and stuff, and good stuff.
Yeah.
cool.
You can buy their merch on this on the site too. Go to
Shot glass,
their site on Facebook. Yeah. That's where we are now.
buttons.
Let's
Utans.
see. Look at them. Nice.
Oh, there she is.
And they are out there gigging.
Yeah, they play mostly the Worcester area. You know, mid to south Massachusetts, but they come up north here sometimes.
Heard that.
All right.
All right. All right. Let me get back. Let's get back. All right. So here we are. We're gonna look at a couple of more bands after the break. A couple more tribute bands. Very cool tribute bands. All right. There is. I see our Van Halen brother R2, R3 Locking Nut in the house.
Yeah, R2. What's up, brother?
Ernie Ball, Music Man forever. Right on, baby. All right. Yeah, so let's bounce into some nearly impossible Van Halen trivia. Why not?
All right. I'll be right back.
All right. So our game of nearly impossible Van Halen trivia tonight is brought to you by Legend Picks. You want custom guitar picks? There is a link down below. Our friends at Legend Picks will take very good care of you. Took care of all of those people. But it is very simple. I'm going to ask you one question about Van Halen. It might be rather difficult. It's nearly impossible, is what we call it. I think no one got it last week, if I'm not mistaken. No. So I was able to, yeah. I usually stump the field about 1 out of 6, B.
All right. That's pretty good.
But I have to keep it on the
Got to keep them honest, man.
I got to keep it on the nearly impossible tip,
you know. Just the tip. Yep.
So I want them to win, but we're giving away 4 picks tonight, 2 Mean Street picks and 2 Nerd Halen picks. The Mean Street picks are this 2024 Invasion picks, and the Nerd Halen picks are from the Monsters of Rock cruise, I guess, last year. Yeah.
That's funny, R2. That would be Gizmachi. The 2005 Ozfest Who Farted tour.
Who Farted tour. I like that. All right. Let me find it. All right. We're giving away that prize pack. Should you be the winner, there's a trivia winner's email down below. Email me even if you won before, so it's on the top, so I don't have to dig for it. Dig?
You dig?
All right. The first correct answer that we see shall be awarded with the winner. Dun, 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 dun. Like that. All right. playing for 4 guitar picks and an envelope. We got an unboxing coming out of all this. Let's do it. First correct that we see. Thanks for playing. Good luck. All right. On this TV sitcom, there was a picture of Sammy Hagar on the wall. Name the sitcom.
That is deep, man.
Wow.
Deep, I tell you.
Name the sitcom. That's all you got to do.
Yep. That's all.
The name of a sitcom.
Good answers coming in. Happy Days, Jefferson.
Oh.
Family Ties.
Yeah. Good guesses.
So good guesses. Not the right one, but good guesses. Oh, Sova.
Where is he at?
Sova got it.
WKRP.
There you go.
Nice.
All right.
Sova.
Way to go.
Sova is the winner. Right
Excellent.
on, dude.
Excellent. Chico and the Man.
Nice.
That was a good one. That was a good show, though. I like Chico and the Man.
Yeah, it was.
Half of these sitcoms wouldn't fly today with this
Nope.
cancel culture. You know, just BS, but whatever.
Yeah. Can you imagine all in the Family?
Jefferson's All in the Family.
Yeah.
So Christopher Live
All right.
is big winner for tonight.
Sanford and Son.
He gets the Oh, I like Sanford and Son, dude.
I do too.
Wow.
Down, 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 down. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. Ralphie Cakes, what's up, dude?
Hey, Ralphie.
Damn.
Nice.
Shut up, Demi.
All right.
Good times. Jay.
Good times, anytime you need a payment. Good time. Oh shit! Don't get me started.
Oh boy.
Janet Jackson was on that when she was.
Time.
Yep.
Yes, she was.
Now it's stuck.
Neighbor's daughter. What was the neighbor's name?
Who?
Walona.
Oh, very good.
That was the sister, right? Was that the sister?
Oh, maybe it was the sister. I thought it was a neighbor.
No,
The neighbor was the sister was Thelma.
Thelma.
Right. You're right. Well,
Yeah.
Walona was the neighbor, and that was
Walona was
Janet Jackson's mom.
Yeah.
Right.
Walona. Genera ass in here. Buffalo butt. That was Bookman.
Bookman.
James in Florida.
Wow.
My name's Florida.
Buffalo.
That's hilarious.
Moving on up.
I did say in the Greene in the private chat that I will have to be leaving.
Yeah.
So
we saw that.
But I want to thank you guys for allowing me to be here for a little bit. Wanted to pop in, say hello, hang out with everybody.
Always great to see you, bro.
Awesome to have you, brother.
I will see you all on Saturday.
Sounds good.
Yep.
So, yeah.
See you then.
Thanks for having me. I will see you guys
week.
later. Love you
all
guys.
Right,
Love the
Brendan
show.
B squared.
Peace.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
All right. Let's see here, Ed.
Damn it,
all right.
I'm having technical difficulties here. I think my camera's flashing.
Good to see B tonight.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. All right. We'll look at a couple of more of these guys that you see on the. Let's see here. We'll look at Jump next. Then we'll look at the Mighty Mean Street. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But these tribute bands up on the screen tonight are just the ones that we dig, who are,
Yeah,
you know,
very very small portion of bands
you
that
don't see the Atomic Punks up there or
no,
Completely Unchained or the, you
or
know,
Fair Warning, or I
fair,
mean,
right,
there's a
Van
bunch.
Halen. But no, we like them all. I like them all. If you're playing Van Halen for people, God bless you, my friend.
And bringing them back to a time when they,
Yeah.
the music brings you back. It does, to
Hmm.
a time that maybe you were a teenager and you were having a lot of fun with your friends, and
That's it. That
you're in a live atmosphere and you hear that song and you're like, brings you right back to '84 or whatever time period. Yeah,
it does. And a lot of that is why we get together here on Tuesday to
yeah,
talk about the mighty Van Halen.
yep.
You know,
Hey, Hitman, what's up, Dwight?
Dwight, what's up, dude? Yeah. All right, let's see here. We have a unboxing, Ed.
Yeah,
Both of us do,
we do.
from the Van Halen store.
I can't wait to see this thing.
Let's jam them open, dude.
Sure.
I got one of these too. All right.
Oh, oh, that is beautiful. Wow.
Mm,
You want me to wait for you?
I'm trying to get it out. All right, here it comes. All right. I think that's it. Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is
Nice.
pretty.
Dude,
Yep.
there it is.
And it's like embossed. I mean, the front. Oh
Yeah,
man,
it is.
that. Wow. After I read this, I'm going to display it. I mean, I'm not just going to put this with the rest of my Van Halen books in the corner over here in the library, but wow.
Ed, it's the same book since you have I'm gonna let you hold yours up. Show us the back.
That is great. Look at that with all the little memorabilia stuff, passes and tickets and
Open it up for us.
yeah. Wow. So it starts off at even the contents have all kinds of little goodies, you know, all kinds of passes and stuff, and I'm sure that's just a drawer at Tony's house, that has all this stuff. But so it starts off with an introduction, and
Hold
so
it up while you do that.
number one, Diamond Dave. So I think it goes through 50 years, and number two, Could This Be Magic? The band starting and so forth, and on, Get Up. I'm not going to go through every page, but
Yeah,
I
no,
think it
that's
goes,
nice, dude.
yeah. So kind of chronologically goes through everything, and '84, and I think I'm pretty sure there's some sort of pullout in the middle, like a centerfold. Hold on, let me find out what that. I want to say there was. I heard about some sort of. Let me find it. But oh yeah, here it is. All right, so
It's a
kind of
poster of David Lee Roth on a fence.
it's a
No,
timeline.
Oh, sorry.
That folds out. and it goes through all the years and the albums and whatnot. It's a big timeline. So that is cool.
Nice, dude.
So, and obviously, and unfortunately, number 50 is Ed's passing. So, anyway, and they have a discography at the back. Wow, that's great. So, hold on. So here's 2015. And then it's and then the last chapter is Aftershock.
Right.
So, and then discography, and wow, this is
beautiful.
I can't wait to go through and read it. I mean, obviously it's like a visual history, but there's a lot of notes in here.
Hold that cover up again, Ed. Yeah. Wow.
That is a work of art.
Beautiful.
I love it. So
nice. You can get your copy of that from the Van Halen store.
Wow.
It gets to your door by helicopter in less than 24 hours.
Patty Dill's in the chat.
Hey, Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Good to see you, ma'am.
That's okay.
That
is wow.
That's awesome. Impressed. I can't wait to dive into mine, dude.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, I already have a book or two from Martin, and this one is by far the best.
Wow. Yeah, you can get your copy on the Van Halen store. Jeff will sling it out to you quick. Quick.
He did. That was great.
Yeah. And it's a good price too, I think.
Oh yeah. It's not going to break your bank. Let me show you
guys this before I forget, since we're talking about tribute bands.
Oh, look at that. Is that? Wow. Is that it's signed?
Yeah, it's signed. I don't know how old it is, but it's from a few years ago.
That's great. I'd love to see those guys. And I heard it came across my news feed or something. I forget what it was, but they're going on tour at the end of the summer, August, September, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you could say they're a Van Halen tribute band. They do play a lot of Van Halen, and Ralph Sayens is, used to be in the Atomic Punks. They're two of the guys, right? Was it two?
Yeah. Yep. So there's Jump, Ed.
Yeah, and boy, do they jump.
Yeah.
High energy. That's all I got to say. High energy and great playing too. I'm not gonna
Oh yeah.
Downgrade their musical abilities. They're very good, and the youngest guy is the drummer Eric. And when I met him and I spoke to him, I said, I'm like, are you even allowed to have a beer? And he's like, yeah, they're very approachable and friendly, and they put on a hell of a show.
You went and saw them how long ago, Ed?
Last November, I think it was. They played locally here, right in town with. I can't think of the AC/DC band. Help me out, Christopher. Anyway,
Bells.
No. But it was Kashmir was the Led Zeppelin band. Jump, obviously, and Thunderstruck. Thank you, Christopher.
Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck, a great band too. Oh my God, the guitarist Another youngster. He was the epitome of Angus. Oh my God, unbelievable! That kid could just bob his head all concert long.
Ed, this right here, this is how a lot of the clubs around here look.
They had the balcony up top.
Balcony up top, short balcony,
Yep.
longer, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know where this is at, but the building looks so familiar.
It does for you. Yeah, I bet. So Jump, they have the opportunity. They travel. Their booking agency, you know, books them all over the country, and they just came back from Australia. Unfortunately, Adam was going to go, but he got sick and couldn't make it. Unfortunately, but um, yeah, they do, and just like Benny and Mean Street. Michael, the lead singer, he banters with the crowd. He does the great David Lee Roth kind of joking around with everybody, and
Right.
yeah,
Nobody does that better than Michael Starr, though. No.
yeah, you're right. Yep, yeah, he's the original.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So Michael in Jump has this ongoing joke where he says, "Hey, some guy told me, don't you think it's kind of cheesy that you're such a young guy, paying tribute to an old band like that?" And he goes, "Yeah, I guess you could say that, but your mother loves it." So yeah, it was pretty funny.
That
He
is
does
funny.
cheesy jokes and stuff, and it was a good show. It was a good show. I really enjoyed it. Um, yeah. So
Let me look at one thing. The only thing, Ed, that comes to mind with let me on a second, Ed.
hmm
Let me see what this is that I'm opening up here.
Hey, Louis, how you doing? Louis. I never know how to pronounce that.
All right. Okay. Let me all right. Let me show you something, Ed. All right. So our friend Simon Hosford, that is not it. That is certainly not it. That is all right. Hang on a second, Ed.
hmm
Pulled up the wrong thing here. Let me try that again. All right, so that is it. There it is.
Uh-huh. Oh,
When he did Van Halen
yeah.
1, that's a Melbourne guitar show in 2019. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. And that particular time that he did that, that's when he first came up on my radar. Simon did.
hmm So there's a, I guess you could say a Van Halen tribute band that doesn't really dress up. But the music, holy crap,
Right.
they make up for it.
Right. Exactly.
And Simon, I don't think I've ever heard anybody play Eddie as good as Simon, and that's saying a lot.
He nails it.
He does.
He nails it.
He
But
does.
you're right, Ed. Some bands. There is Lewis in the chat. Good to see you, Lewis. Some Van Halen tribute bands, they go all the way with the dress up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they go all the way. Um, some go some of the way. Some do the clothes, but not the wig.
Right.
Okay. Um, yeah. Let's look.
And it doesn't matter to me because I'm there for the music. I want to close my eyes and think I'm back in 1984 or 80, whatever the situation is.
Right.
And I don't need the visuals as much as I'd rather hear great music before I look at, somebody, dressing up like David Lee Roth or whatever, or Sammy Hagar or whoever. Are there any Van Halen 3 bands? Tribute bands? Somebody going around like Gary Sharon and playing Van Halen 3? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no. All right, Ed. Let's look at the mighty Mean Street,
All right.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
I would love these guys to come up here. Close. Close enough for me to do a little bit of traveling.
So there is your upcoming dates
Mm-hmm.
for those guys. Yeah. And we will be live at the May 25th Smoking Harley Davidson in Winston. That's this Saturday. There it is right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice outdoor concert, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the weather agrees with you.
Yeah. So that was their last gig there. All right, yeah. So you can catch Mean Street here on Facebook. So those of you who aren't, you can go to Mean Street and follow them. Keep up with what they're doing. They keep this site up to date, and you'll see shots from past shows and a lot of cool stuff like this up there. Yeah. And they are North Carolina's premier Van Halen tribute band.
Look at all the logos. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. They got some fantastic logos.
Oh, look at that! Just pointing out on the street or whatever sidewalk.
Um,
Oh, that looks like a mall, some sort of outdoor mall.
it almost looks like the Sky Lounge that they played before, but it's not. Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Yeah. Hmm.
But Mean Street out there ripping up the circuit here on the weekend around here. Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. I don't know that Jay is in the chat.
No.
So Noel, welcome, man. Good to see
No.
you.
How you doing, buddy?
He says that he just saw Van Halen up at M3. Nice.
They were at M3. Wow. That was a big festival, I heard.
Yeah, they have it every May up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I ought to go one year. I had it in mind. I got aunts and uncles up there. Yeah. I
Well, there
got
you go.
family up there in that
You can do a
area.
family reunion M3 festival kind of weekend.
I need to make it back up there to that area for sure. But yeah, I've had that in mind for a couple. I've had that Monsters on the Mountain too on my mind.
Hmm.
I've had it a couple years now, and the lineups seems like they get better and better.
Hey, why not?
Yeah. So the whole point of the show tonight is there's no band except Van Halen that can spawn all these bands, and all these bands, they're all great bands, and they all have history, and they have local history there, and all these bands, big or small, they've been around a while, and it's a lot of great music that we're looking at in these six logos. A lot of commitment there also, Ed,
Yeah.
that these guys and their families have to go through, because like we talked about, we're not in our early 20s, you know running wild, and you want to pop to another coast sometime at that age, no problem.
Right.
But at our age, a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility, and you just can't run off and be in a band. I mean, at our age, there's many reasons why you can't. But so those of
Right.
you out there, those and everyone who's in one of these tribute bands, God bless you. If you guys can keep it going, live every second of it, man. Drink it up.
And we're here
Um,
to support you too.
and you'll remember those
Yep.
times the rest of your life, and you entertain a lot of Van Halen fans. Um,
Yeah, they do.
yeah,
I love
so
it.
it is nice to see that they all keep the Van Halen torch lit,
Mm-hmm.
as we keep the Van Halen torch lit here on Tuesdays talking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but they all are great bands, and if any of those are local to you, go see them, support them. Um, yeah, can't go wrong.
Nope.
I look around the room up there, Ed, and that's good company.
It is. And you know what? Lots of times they're paired with other tribute bands, other
Yeah.
other bands that you might like. You know, Def Leppard, whoever, Metallica, Ozzy, Motley Crue. You know, Journey, whatever. They usually have a festival. Lots of times where they do a whole bunch of these bands all together, and it's great. Or or just at your local bar and tavern where they might be playing one Saturday night, you know?
Um,
And so support them at that point too.
yeah. And for those of you, you can support all these bands on the internet. They have websites and pages on social media that you can go to. We looked at a bunch of them tonight, and
Yeah.
they're right there. And they put videos of their stuff up there, and a lot of you have been to a lot of these sites and know a lot of these different bands, and but they're all great. All of them are.
Yeah. Visit their little merch tables too. You're gonna find a
Yeah,
lot of cool stuff,
right.
you know? Um, they they makes they try to make some money off of that too, which is fine. That's great, just buy a shirt, buy a hat, whatever. What else? Buy a shot
Yeah.
glass.
Um. Yeah. Well, you know, everybody has their favorite. They all are great, but everybody has their favorite.
I want to see as many as I can. So if it's not too much of a drive, I will come and see you if you're a Van Halen tribute band, and I can make it. Obviously, if I don't have any other commitments. But
Yeah.
I'm always trying to go see as many as I can.
Right. Um. The Speaking of tribute bands, those of you already know, we've already talked about it here on the channel, but I am so excited this Saturday, Memorial Day weekend. Um, we're going to go live from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Where is it at? Yes, we are. 1 p.m. Main Street, Memorial Day weekend 2024. They're going to be flying the Van Halen flag at Smokin' Harley Davidson as part of their bike week. Not bike week, but spring bike fest.
Tony's
And
doing a remote again.
yes, we are doing a remote. We will cover their set in its entirety.
Awesome.
Can't wait. Maybe a little before also. Yeah, but look forward
Nice.
to that. The video streaming quality should be really good because it's in the daytime.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about those bright lights drowning
Yeah,
out
so
your
it's a light.
camera.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean that that does it.
Unless the
Well,
sun
not a
is.
camera, it's my phone.
Well,
Exactly.
you know what I mean. Yeah. Right.
But it'll be much better in the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
But looking forward to that. And if that is not enough Main Street fun for you, we're going to drag our asses back home after the show, probably just in time to eat dinner and mix one. And we're going to come right back here on the air and do a episode of Show Me Your Pick. We talk guitar picks and rock memorabilia on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. every Saturday. We spotlight a different artist and we show all their guitar picks and memorabilia stuff, passes, drumsticks, all that kind of stuff. It's fun. It's our relaxing night of the week. We tend to misbehave on Saturday when we walk the straight and narrow here on Tuesday. But yeah, so it's a milestone episode, Ed, coming up. Episode 200.
Hell
200
yeah.
episodes.
Wow.
Yeah. So back in 2020 in the summer, almost 4 years, we're celebrating 4 years too.
Wow.
Me and legendary rock journalist Steve Rosen
Mhm.
started a weekly episode about guitar picks and rock memorabilia, and 200 episodes later, we're still doing it. I'm proud to say that our 200th episode will be the same day as the Mean Street show, and no better person to be our 200th episode other than our friend Jay Turner, the bass
All
player
right.
for the mighty Mean Street. Yeah.
Fresh from the show.
Fresh from the show.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we'll drag back home and come back on the air Saturday night. Yeah, Jay's not gonna stay the whole evening. But we're gonna show you Jay has more guitar pick versions, and a lot of you have them because we've shared them with you guys as part of trivias. Yeah, but we're
Got a
going to
whole
look
bunch.
at every Mean Street guitar pick that ever was, and there's a bunch of them.
Wow. You going through the whole history?
We're going through them all. This is,
Oh man,
yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
You're gonna need a bigger pad thing to put all the pics on.
I know,
Widescreen camera.
I know, I know.
Because Jay
So
has a lot.
another big congratulations tonight to Christopher Live Sova. Scored the two Mean Street picks and the two Nerd Halen picks. Got 4 pick grab tonight,
All
dude.
right, Chris.
Way to go, bro.
Way to go.
Nice. That's a good one. And those Nerd Halen picks, they're kind of hard to come by unless you know somebody. Um, I got a few, Ed. We'll be
Oh,
giving more away. Yeah.
awesome.
But they're from the Monsters of Rock cruise. Yeah.
And
All right.
those guys get out too. They get out and about. They don't. They're not regional really. They get to travel
Well, they are
every once in a
now.
while.
They've expanded. They just started
Hmm.
2019. And I must say, of all the and I already said that all the Van Halen tribute bands, the concept of Nerd Halen makes the music legit. You got
Does
once you got that concept, Nerd Halen. Now you can do whatever the fuck you want to do
it's
and
right.
just rip it, right? But it
Yep.
is a great concept that, and nobody is ever gonna, you know, call cheese to this or that,
Right. Right.
um, because a lot of these guys, the old pair of jeans that Eddie put a bunch of patches on before they wore out, looked kind of cool to wear on stage, wore them out on tour. They didn't last a year or less,
Right.
you know. But
Yeah.
cats are making these patch pants left and right, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are.
That's true.
Yeah, you go on eBay, they they got the pants that Dave wore in '81, both of them. The red on white and the red on black. They look almost the same, but yeah. You go watch these bands though, and they have, in some form, they have everything clothing wise, you know.
Well, if you're gonna dress the part, you have to look authentic. So you have to. I mean, I know. Jay is very serious about that, and he. I mean, look at the the shirts he has and stuff that he has made for him. That looks just like Michael Anthony's wardrobe, just like it.
Right, right.
Yep.
But, some of them, Benny, Mean Street's lead singer, he has long hair.
Yeah.
You
Perfect.
know, Michael Starr, he has long hair.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, I I don't have long hair, Ed.
No, I don't either. Not at all.
No.
So I would have to get the wig if I wanted to do this stuff. But
I know. I know.
it's all right.
All right, Ed, I think we're going to wind things down. This has been fun to
Yeah,
talk about all these bands
I love them. I love
tonight.
them
All
all.
of them are awesome, and it is a part of Van Halen that needs to be talked about, and we hadn't talked about it here. We talk about certain bands. We've talked about Everybody Wants Some before, and um, Main Street, but
Yeah,
never all of them, and just the whole idea of it all. You know, um,
yeah.
yeah,
Love all of them.
yeah, we do,
And I want
we
to see
do.
as many as I can.
All right, Ed. Let me see where we are here on the map. All right. Okay, there we go. All right. So, with that said, Ed, on behalf of Brendan B. Squared, we are out of here.
Get the
Leave a
book.
thumbs up on the video on your way out down there. Thank you for doing that. Yes, get this book, the Martin Popoff book, $39.99 at the Van Halen store. Fast shipping. Fast.
Yeah,
Pew.
fast.
Yeah, it'll be there. And that's a great price. And that is a good looking book that I think you want you want to get this book. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is a must have. It's gonna be, yeah.
it's
Um
beautiful
and a good price there too at
and a great price.
39.99. You can
Right.
get this of several marketplaces all over the place, but we prefer that you buy it from the Van Halen
Mm-hmm.
store. Send your business to Jeff. He appreciates it.
Does a great job over there.
He does. Absolutely does.
Official.
Yeah. All right. Guys and girls, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you for that. Um, Share this video out on your social media sites. And above all, thank you all for being a Van Halen fan and loving Van Halen. That's why we're here, because we do too. So,
Absolutely.
all right. Ed, nice to see you, my friend.
You too, brother.
Have a great week.
Yeah,
Everybody, peace. We're out of here.
Peace. See you Saturday.
All right. Don't forget, Mean Street Live this Saturday, 1 p.m. Join us.